23rd of September 2012. It's finals day for EFRA's first ever 1/10 electric touring car stock European Championship. Today, one name will be the first added to this class in EFRA's Hall of Fame. But for this, they must win the best of 3 A-finals. A-final 1 starts nice and cleanly. Car 3 of Joan Urban doesn't even start, so Francesco Martini shoots into third as Jan chases down poleman Remy Callens. Jan told us yesterday his plan was to attack early on, but not looking that threatening so far. In fact, Martini is pressuring him for second spot until, in a moment's chaos, he's crashing with car 6, which slows up most of the field, allowing 1 and 2 off into the distance. Orange car 2 of Jan Asma, close and driving well, but perhaps just lacking the speed to really challenge. It began to look like it would take a mistake from Remy to give him a real opportunity. Meanwhile, some way behind them, the battle for third was hotting up. Car 10 of Gilles Choc chasing car 8 of Thorsten Zorn, but local driver Xavier Hidalgo Bonnet looks to challenge. As the 3 corner in unison, the front pair look to pull away until Xavier finds some power from somewhere and makes an excellent pass on the fast chicane, going into the hairpin and rockets onto the straight and passes Zorn into third place. Meanwhile, Remy strengthening his lead further as Jan looks less and less threatening. No mistakes up front whatsoever. In contrast, there is some chaos way behind. The rest of the field all finish a lap down. Daniel Wogelmuth breaks through into third, Jan Asma in second, and Remy Callens wins his first European Championship A-final. A-final 2, and Remy's French teammate makes it off the line this time. With another clean start, the field running in more or less grid order for the first lap. Jan needs to win this, or at least put Remy out of contention, but whilst his corner speed looks good, he's just not catching the poleman in a straight line. And as we've seen all weekend, Remy Callens doesn't make mistakes. Further back, cars are pretty evenly spaced out. Francesco Martini's green car 4 is being hassled by Joe Streff for 5th place. Francesco, very experienced driver, struck by bad luck after a strong qualifying, narrowly missed third on the grid due to a stop and go, and things haven't improved in the finals. Meanwhile, it's business as usual up front as Remy continues to look untouchable. Lapping back markers brings cars 1 and 2 within reach of each other, but for a man in his first ever Euros, who by his own admission entered finals day with no strategy to speak of, he doesn't need a strategy. For Remy Callens, there is only one car on the track, and it's him. As he makes his final lap, not a speck of pressure has been shown by this first-time champ. Look out for Remy Callens and his X-Ray in the future. And yes, that's the most erratic we've seen his car ever, really. So into the third A-final, the pole spot is empty as the champ has already been crowned. This is all about racing for the second 2 spots on the podium and pride, of course. Jan makes a great start with Joan Urban and Francisco Martini behind him in grid order, and some carnage behind. The green car of Francesco, more bad luck for him, and it gets worse. RC Racing's Ollie Megget said he expected to see Martini on the podium, but things have not gone the Italians' way. Back out front, this is the battle for first in this final, but second overall. Orange Serpent of Jan Asma, followed by P1 driver, the coolest dressed man here, Joan Urban. Behind them, the battle for fourth is raging. Thorsten Zorn, Daniel Wogelmuth and Joe Streff go at it. There's little to lose here, really, apart from a few Euros, I guess. Ahead of them, Xavier Hidalgo Bonnet in third. And out front, Jan spins out, and Joan takes the lead. Jan, now roadkill, carved up by the pack we just saw. So the Frenchman, a lot like his teammate, finds himself with an enormous lead. And with Wogelmuth in second, Giles Chock now in third. Jan's hope of second overall seems all but over. In fact, he's one of 3 cars no longer running in the last minute. And in the dying moments, Wogelmuth has caught up with Arban. It's going to be a battle to the line and perhaps a podium spot for the German. He looks down the inside onto the straight, rides the final curb to the line. Johan Urban holds him off to win the third A final. Well, Jan, making any podium in any European Championship is an achievement. Are you pleased or a little disappointed?
I think both, of course. Maybe I have easily take the place 2, but my car was broken in the last final, so I'm on place 3. But I'm happy about that. So I was not anything for preparing for this event, and it's a really good result for me. So I'm happy. And disappointed.
It seemed in the first 2A finals that your driving was flawless, everything was working, you just possibly didn't have that speed.
Yeah, I don't know why. The corner speed is okay, but on the straight I lose 2 meters minimum, and because of that I have really no chance, because the place 1 is a good driver, really good, yeah. But if you give me some big space on the straight, I can't do anything to get him. So no chance. But it's okay.
I was a bit unlucky at the beginning. I broke my gear in the first main, so I was a bit disappointed. But I managed to do a safe second main, and I was really lucky in the last one. Many mistakes in the front from Jan, so I managed to take the lead. And I knew that the second car will catch me at the end, so I tried to stay on the line and make no mistake. And finally, I took the win and second position. So I'm really happy today to be on the podium and on the second position. It's a great moment, and also for Remy, I'm really happy for him.
The beginning of the weekend, my car is very good. EFRA is a good car. The track is perfect, and I win, so I'm happy. Yeah. It's a very good car, and I think I will continue with this car in the future. Yeah.